Maximum businesses fail because they fail to implement the plans. As an entrepreneur, they have the best strategies, they have the best plans, but when it comes to implementation or execution, they really get stuck, and that's the biggest challenge which they face. As an entrepreneur, you also understand that these plans and strategies are very crucial for your business, and if you would implement them, you would get the desired results. But what actually happens when you start implementing them, you get into a situation where you get stuck, and your strategies, they remain unexecuted. Now, what are the challenges, what are the issues you actually face? If you identify those reasons, you will definitely be able to overcome these challenges, and you will be able to implement your plans the way you have designed. And once you do that, you will definitely get the desired results and success. So let's talk about those challenges, and then we will see that how you can overcome those issues. The most common reason why you are not able to implement your plans is the fear of failures. Most of the time, you don't have trust and confidence over the strategy that you are going to implement. Even if that strategy has worked for many other business owners, but somehow it is there at back of your mind that it might not work for you. And because of that fear or that uncertainty and those negative thoughts, you hold yourself back and you don't implement those plans or strategies actually, because you don't have that trust and that confidence. Because what happens whenever you have to implement a plan, you will have to do a lot of changes, and you will have to be focused, and you are afraid of implementing new things in your business. The second reason why you are not able to execute your strategies is because you don't have the right team. It's very important to have an implementation team in your organization. If you don't have the people with the right skills, you will not be able to execute various activities, because every plan comes with most of new ideas, concepts which need to be implemented. And some of the times the business owners are not even open to hire new people in their team, or they are not even open to outsource their projects to somebody else, because they feel that getting new people on board will be a new expense for them. But yes, this is not just an expense, this is your investment which you are going to make for your business and for your success. If you have multiple decision takers in your organization, then that could be the third reason that why you are not actually able to implement your plans, because every individual has different mindset, and that creates a conflict. Suppose you are somebody who has a plan or an idea, but when you discuss it with your team, your stakeholders, or with your partners, they might not get agree, and they can even change your plans totally, and or they would delay your plans. Then what would happen then? If a lot of people are working on same strategy or same plan, then there are 100% chances that you will definitely fail and you will not be able to implement your plan, because this is the biggest challenge which we have seen in most of the big organizations. When there are multiple stakeholders, their plans never get executed. Fourth, and the biggest reason which doesn't let most of the projects get completed is the budget. We don't have sufficient funds, or we don't have the required resources which we need to implement or execute a plan or a strategy. We should understand that whenever we are creating a plan for any business activity, we should create a parallel financial plan for the same activity. And in that financial plan, we should include the costs of all the required resources and elements which we need for the right execution and implementation. Sometimes we don't have the complete budget, and we start a project with a small amount, and we think that it will get completed, but it doesn't get completed without sufficient or the complete funds, and we have to leave that plan in the half of its way. The fifth reason why you are not able to implement your plans is because your team members are not ready to learn something new. They are not ready to change, or they are not open to new ideas. There could be some inadequate management system in your organization. Lack of leadership is one of the biggest reason why the plans they don't get implemented, because if effective leadership is missing and the coordination is not proper among all the team members, then plans don't get executed the way they have been designed. So when you have to get a new strategy executed through your team, you will have to give them new tasks and responsibilities. And this is one of the reasons why they resist. They don't want to take new responsibilities. Sometimes the internal politics could be one of the biggest reasons. Their personal interests or conflicts between your team members can also be the reasons why they don't let a new strategy or a plan get implemented in your organization. In addition to these 5 reasons, there could be multiple other factors which are responsible for not getting your plans executed. But as a business owner, you have to identify all these factors and you have to overcome all these challenges. So you should always create a strategy with step-by-step action plans. You should have sufficient budgets to implement those plans, and you should also have a great team behind your success. And still, if you feel that you are stuck and not able to execute your plans on your own, you must take help of somebody who can provide the complete handholding during your implementation process.